So I want to take a second here to talk about rondos. Rondos is just another way of saying keep away. These are games that are played often in that kind of period, even before warm-up sometimes. I think here's a good coaching point. When you're coaching, it's always good to have a lot of soccer balls right there. So as soon as one goes out, you can put one back in play. Sometimes these are done very casually. They're often a lot of fun, and players taking risks, taking chances, and that kind of thing. But regardless of whether or not this is something that's meant to go really, really quickly or really, really slow, it's good to have a lot of soccer balls around. I think it's important for coaches sometimes to jump in. You can see it even at these huge teams, like you saw Brazil's national team there in Barcelona here. You'll see Real Madrid next. I think it's important sometimes coaches jump in, have a little bit of fun, builds trust, and it does kind of add to the lighthearted nature of these activities. Sometimes this is just 5 against 2. I've seen them 3 against 1, 4 against 1, and 5 against 2. And I saw Brazil do it a few years ago, about 18 versus 3 around the center circle. But you can see players and coaches here having a good time. This should be a period where there's freedom to try things and take risks, but a lot of trash talking and a lot of goofing around. But it's also trying to turn that switch on to getting ready for practice and getting serious as well. I had a parent one time say that he noticed his kids' team started out of practice by standing in a circle and kicking the ball around one of their teammates, and that it didn't seem like it mattered if the ball was very accurate or it was a great pass. But this is just an area where it doesn't have to be completely accurate. It doesn't have to be a great pass. We're just trying to get moving quickly, and as you can see, even the top players in the world here are just having a little bit of fun with it. So this is kind of getting out of the car, just kind of shaking out all the stress from the day and sitting in the classrooms all day and just trying to get moving. So you'll see sometimes rules get made up. Sometimes you'll see the ball pop up in the air and players will try to keep it in the air. You'll see things like this where if someone gets nutmegged or the players in the middle have a ball played between them, we'll often call that a split. The players in the middle get split. Sometimes they have to stay in the middle a little bit longer. Sometimes there's a punishment. Sometimes it's just that, pointing them out, but it's all done in good fun. You can see players here that got split, or a player that got nutmegged in this case has to go through that little minor punishment. And it's just a good way to do a little team bonding. Sometimes people get very creative with rondos. This is Emma Hayes. She's the coach of Chelsea's women's team and created one of my favorite rondos. As a ball moves from one area of the field to another. This is a ball that just gets popped up. I don't know if this was meant to be in the air the entire time or if it did just happen to pop up in the air and then that became the game, this kind of silent rule that was created. Either way, have fun with it and use it as a chance to get ready for the session.